2, 3, 4.
Ryan wins. He held it the longest.
Hey.
Hey guys. Good morning, Mama and Third. That's all I'm gonna do because it's improv, people. That's right. We're doing improv in less than probably a month since we last did improv. But you know what? I'm on vacation and I just don't care.
We can do whatever.
Throw your hands in the air if you just don't care.
I mean, I care a little bit.
Makes a weird squeaky sound. Can you hear that?
Nope. Can't hear a thing.
Okay, good. It's good because it sounds actually kind of weird. Kind of squeaky. Yep. It what? So, guys, it is improv episode. We still have lots of updates from our joiners. So feel free to, on the Good Morning Guys podcast. I don't know what episode number it is, but you can read. You clicked on it. Why do we even tell people what the episode number is? Because people can read.
We can't even remember.
Rayla's them right now.
Yeah, I don't.
No, why do we have to remember?
It's episode
written there. You clicked on it. You press the little button and it tells you. It's like
welcome to episode 356, ladies and gentlemen.
What if we didn't state the obvious every week? What if we just jumped right to it? The things they actually don't know.
Well, we need Mel down here to tell us what we don't know.
Yep. Pompeii P-Tax Part 2.
Where is she?
Electric Boogaloo.
Bolivia booger tax.
Oh, gosh. The Bolivian booger tax.
The Peruvian.
You had me until tax. It needs to be the Finnish phylactery fine.
Fine? I got
fine. Yeah.
No.
We're changing it from a tax to a fine.
Tariff.
If your phylacteries are too large.
So the Turkish. It's got to be the Turkish.
The Turkish
tumble drop tariffs.
The
Turkish
what?
Tarantula tariff.
Tarantula. Like if you own a tarantula, you get a tariff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you should get something.
What about a Tanzanian tantrum tariff? Like if you or your child throws a tantrum in public.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation
and a tariff. So don't have mesothelioma, or you'll be tariffed.
That too.
I just got tariffed. Can you say it like that? Ah, man, I just got tariffed.
Maybe.
Be prepared to be tariffed.
On the last episode of Tariff Ball Z.
Tariff Ball Z. Now we got anime? What are you doing?
Yep. Spinoff.
We made nothing but
it's a tariff!
Tariff! They're charging over 9,000 tariffs!
These tariffs are over $9,000! Explosions. There's no explosion react noise. That makes me upset.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe can I add them? No, there's no button to add. It's whack.
I mean, if you just want to just blurt out what kind of noises we need to make, then we'll just make them for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explosion noise. Patrick, you sounded like a car starting up.
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that.
Oops. Patrick. Silly man.
Sound like the guy.
It's the rumble from 3 miles away. You're like, oh, what was that? I don't know.
You sound like the car up the street from me that just starts.
You're flooding it. Stop flooding it.
That sounded like a frog doing a scream metal band.
I mean,
Okay, now it's
then
farm
they have
animals.
a guest. They have the guest chicken singer. Yes. Is that a turkey coming in here now?
It's improv, so whatever you guys
what kind
want to say.
what kind
Whatever
of
you want to say.
medicine did you guys take tonight?
We're just.
I forgot to take my medicine. That's the problem. My bad.
Yes.
My medicine is outside in my beer fridge.
I'm
didn't
fresh
bring
out of
any.
medicine. So I do need to say something.
Say it with your chest.
Words.
Don't spray it.
2 years ago, if you may or may not recall, I gave up on the Sony exclusive Returnal on getting the platinum because there was RNG issues, which pretty much means I have to have a random room show up for me to get a random collectible that may or may not be there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I, on a whim, went to that world in the game, and I said, on this one try, if it is there, I will get the platinum. And like,
Wait,
I have
that's the only thing you need left is that piece?
no, I still need, but it's the only one that's glitched. Like I read up on it 2 years ago, and I gave up.
Oh,
So I was sitting there playing. I was in the first world. It's the second world. That's the annoying thing. When I gave up, I played that second world so many times, and then I just rage quit because I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm wasting my life. So I just got the itch for Returnal, which I told you guys about last week. And so then I was playing the other day, and I was like, if I go, I'm going there one time. If I go to the second world and I get it on this run, this one and only run, I will get the platinum, which requires me to go to the last 2 levels, which are not glitched, and just play through them a few times to get the trophy. I got it on the first try.
Oh,
Get
wow.
out of town.
I walked into
now.
the room,
Hold up.
and I was like, I have never been in this room. And I had a little hand in the middle.
We're going to do the full clap. Full length.
Thank you. And then the trophy popped for that world once I got that glyph. And so now I'm committed. So I'm going to get the Returnal Platinum, as God is my witness.
All right. 1.5% of people have gotten the platinum. That's pretty high for that. I thought it would have been like a 0.1%.
Yeah, I would have thought
how
so too.
RNG that is.
For how
Is
RNG.
it that crazy like RNG? Like, is it like...
I mean, it was for me.
Like
I played 80 hours of it, and
yeah.
probably like 20 of those hours was me grinding, and I got sick of it. I was like, 20 hours of grinding? Get out of here.
There's an achievement in Minecraft Dungeons where you have to kill like 100 tower guards, and that's an RNG where I played like 300 hours of that game at least, and I've killed 11. It's like,
You've only killed 11?
I don't know. I haven't looked up to see if there's a
maybe you're doing it wrong.
Place.
That is
yeah, I might be.
For RNG.
I might be.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. And I've continued my my roguelike runs, and I've abandoned 2 games. One called Sword of the Necromancer, which was like a mobile game, not good. And then I abandoned Darkest Dungeon. It wasn't a mobile game, but it was just really bad. You know, really good voice acting in Hades?
Yeah.
It's the opposite of that.
So it's no voice acting and text?
No, there is text, but then during the cutscenes, quote unquote, they're awful. It's like they're not even talking to each other. It's called Sword of the Necromancer. It was on sale from $15 to 79 cents.
Oh crap!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa. I mean, you gotta take a chance. You gotta take a chance.
I mean, yeah, it's 79 cents. I was like, ooh, a new roguelike.
All right, I'm gonna say either or. Rank these. Which is the worst? Is it the Sword of the Necromancer voiceovers or Resident Evil 1 for PlayStation 1 voiceover? Which one is worse?
Ooh. I mean, I would say for the time, Sword of the Necromancer is worse. For the time. But in general, no, Resident Evil 1 is worse. Like in and of itself.
Takes the cake.
At that time, how like well seasoned were the voiceover people? It was like, not great, but they were just getting started in the voiceover realm. I mean,
yeah.
Titus in Final Fantasy X, Ha 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 ha.
Horrible.
bad.
Those are-
Super bad. Not to be
yeah,
confused.
that
with
game
music.
shouldn't have been voiced.
I did play a really bad dungeon, not a dungeon crawler. I played Patrick. I played a Minecraft Dungeons wannabe called Super Dungeon Bros with James.
Okay, sounds
How
good.
have I heard of that one?
It was super bad.
Not
It was like Despicable Me characters, but human knights, and they just were nonsensical. And then it was just really bad gameplay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't recommend it. That's another one we gave up on.
Have
But
you
I will
played
say-
Castle Crashers with him?
Oh, I need to. No, I hadn't played it yet.
Yeah,
I need to.
that.
I have that on Xbox. I agree. We need to play Xbox. That's one of the best beat 'em
Yeah.
ups. Yeah. But he's right now hot into Astrobot, and I had to have him quit talking to me about it because he was giving spoilers.
Yeah.
Today, speaking of spoilers, I played the Uncharted level, and it was
Ooh.
amazing.
Mm.
It had the music. Da, 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 da. Just like that. Just sounded like a guy in the background just going. Da, 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 da.
Sounds amazing.
I know. That's what
Yeah,
I was
should
going
have
for.
been a recorder instead, not just a voice.
Oh my gosh. That's like the No Man's Sky.
No,
The No Man's
kazoo.
Sky video with Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I didn't tell y'all. Kingston has a recorder now because, of course,
Oh gosh, is he playing it?
School hates
me playing it.
parents. I tell you
school
what.
does hate parents.
They're like,
that
I'm with
was-
these kids all day. Here you go.
That was like a month ago that he had his like recorder concert. My wife went to. They played Hot Cross Buns, and then they
Of
did
course.
a rap. They did a rap to Hot Cross Buns. I will
Okay.
try to get him on here to do the rap one time, but y'all gonna have to
Please.
super encourage him because he
We
thought it
lose
was
our
good.
recorders in our house super fast. I don't have no idea where they go.
On purpose.
I just don't know
We
where
don't
they
want to
go.
hear it, so
Yeah.
we lose it.
Yeah.
I took his from him because Grayson dared him to blow it as hard as he could into his ear. And I'm like, why?
Ouch.
Siblings.
Why not? Is
And I
the
was
question.
like, I was like,
Ryan
Grayson,
Isley.
that was a stupid dare. Kingston, why did you do it? You
Wanted to
both
know what would happen.
better.
Will his eardrum explode? Now we know.
Probably.
Oh wait, did he do it?
Yes, he did it.
Yeah. So is his eardrum still
I
good?
don't know. He hadn't talked to me in a little bit, so
He probably can't hear you. He's
Can't hear what you're saying. You need to sign language to him. Talk to
speaking to my good
me.
ear,
Yeah.
Dad.
Mhm. Ooh, Crash Bandicoot is on Game Pass now.
Oh, really?
The one that it's
Really?
about time. Crash 4.
Oh yeah. I played a few levels of that. I've heard that's really hard, but I haven't really gotten in deep.
Oh man, did I tell
Since
you
it's
I
improv.
played
Oh.
Balatro this past week,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, I played for
How
like
long that
30,
go?
30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm just playing poker with power ups. That's I'm like,
That's all it
Poker
is.
with power up.
I don't see it. I don't get the hook of this.
That's fine.
So I uninstalled it immediately after that.
That's
I was like,
fair.
yeah,
I'm
I
glad you
get it.
gave it an old
I
college try,
understand.
though.
I understand. Yeah, the 30 minutes I gave it,
Yep.
but it is what it is.
Hey, for a card game, that's the old college try for you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, card games aren't for me in any realm unless it's like Uno.
I don't even know
or
why
like
they're for
Go
me.
Fish.
I don't know what I have. I don't know what the deal is
Yeah,
with
what
card
is
games.
it?
I
Like,
like card games.
what drags
I
you
don't
in
know.
about card games? Because you go like cuckoo
don't
for card
know.
games.
I am.
The only card game that I really liked was that Marvel Midnight Suns. I don't even know. Is that
Yeah.
a card game? Is that considered a card game?
That's a card game. You have
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
I had
powers.
massive amount of fun with that thing. It was also
Yeah.
Marvel, so It also helps.
And it was a sim. It was like a friendship sim. You like walk around a castle area.
Yeah, man, that
Talk
was
to
so. It
people.
was, it
Oh
was so
yeah,
weird.
I
But
heard
I was,
about that part.
I was so interested in it. I was like, "Hey, what's going on
Making
with these
friends.
guys? Why is Wolverine
You got
with
like
the shirt
plus
off in the
one
pool?"
friendship. You're like, yes, I got plus one
Yeah, what
friendship
was-
with Iron
What
Man.
was the whole point of that? Like, just
Just hanging out between missions. That's all it was.
Yeah, and then it would boost your synergy in battle, and you would be more effective at knocking out bad guys.
Throwing birthday parties and all that. It was great.
That's like real life.
wait.
That's
Did
how
you
it works.
just say throwing birthday parties?
Yes, man.
Oh yeah, you
Sure.
did all kinds of dumb stuff like that.
Oh my god.
It's not every day you turn 150, right, Wolverine?
I don't want
That's what they tell me, bub.
Patrick, did you download the demo for Jump Ship?
No. Good. I wonder if that is on my Steam Deck. Can I play it on my Steam Deck, or is that like? It looked like it might have been graphically intensive.
Nah, this don't look that graphically intensive.
Ah, looks kind of fun though.
It says Steam
Jump
Deck
Ship
compatibility unknown.
Okay. All right. Well,
It might be a little too hard for the Steam Deck. Now that I look at it,
install demo, it is 15 gigs.
Yep, I'm downloading.
I will install that bad boy right now. We'll see if I'll start lagging. I don't know.
It. Me too. Yeah.
Actually,
better-
you are
I better
kind of
stop
lagging,
that.
Ryan.
I better stop that.
Ryan's like stop motion moving.
Yeah, he definitely got to step.
Oh
game
man,
up.
it's really bad, Ryan. You need to turn off everything else except your computer.
It's like 0.1 FPS. It's nuts.
Well, that's fine.
It's a slideshow.
It'll be done in a minute. It'll be done.
Yeah, just bear with us. We're only live.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
you'll be fine.
since Ryan has terrible internet things, we're gonna go to the GMG mailbag because we have lots of words to read and things to discuss. And it's improv, but we want to give love to our dear joiners. So I'm gonna read something from Chris Craig Corey Smith. Hey GMG.
Hey.
Yeah, I was like,
Hi.
you gotta say something, guys. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
All right. IRL Earl. Been busy in a weird way recently. Had sickness and stuff, but my youngest, he's had 4 ear infections, including a ruptured eardrum since February. Wow. That's not good.
That's crazy.
Are there recorders in your house, Corey?
I don't think he can respond, so
Oh, dang it.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe next week.
Get rid of those recorders.
Possibly. Yeah. Take them away. So we got a referral for tubes coming up in the fall. So it's been an eventful.
I think he meant eventful.
Eventful. Thank you.
Yeah.
An eventual couple weeks. It's eventually going to be a couple weeks. So we don't know when, but
Everything blends together. It's eventually going to end.
Yeah. Time
it's
is
been
irrelevant.
an eventful couple weeks. It is. Dealing with him being sick / in pain. Yeah, that is tough.
Yeah.
When the kids are in pain.
Sometimes you just feel helpless as a parent when that happens.
You do. It stinks. But Saturday, I get to meet Pat in St. Louis for a Cardinals game, and I'm extremely excited for this, even though we are probably going to melt.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah?
So it's the Cardinals versus the Reds. We're going to be beating up with. I'm going to meet Justin. Going to stay with him over the weekend, and then we're going to drive up to St. Louis on Saturday to see a Reds versus Cards game, and it's supposed to be 95 degrees.
Oh, snap. That is warm.
I'm going to bring my jacket, sweatshirt.
Of course.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I'm going to lose so many pounds on Saturday.
You're going to sweat it off, baby.
You are going to sweat all of it out.
Yep. But yeah,
yes,
I can't
wait. It should be a good time. Can't wait to hear about it. Iffle, this is still Corey, by the way, in case you've lost the narrative. Corey picked up Warhammer Space Marine 2, and it is one of the best games I've played recently. it is a way deeper game than it appears with a ton of things to unlock. I like unlocking stuff. I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of them old unlocks. Eagle, just continuing to dig into the word and learn more about Jesus.
You got to dig
good thing to
a
do.
little deeper.
Yeah,
Dig deeper, baby.
I'm on Matthew chapter 12. I'll start that tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm Matthew chapter 11.
I'll tell you what, I was listening today, and all of a sudden I heard
Tell you what,
Mark's voice, and I was like, "Hey, Mark, what's going on, man?"
There's your voice.
Yeah, I miss that guy.
Yeah, it was nice to hear his voice.
I'm on Matthew 17.
Rub it in.
Yeah, right.
Well, I didn't read it today, so I'll be on Matthew 17 tomorrow as well.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay.
Good. Speaking of Jesus, I watched the live stream of episode 3 of season 5 of The Chosen.
How many episodes are there for this season?
I think it's 8 every episode or every season.
All right, we got to figure out when I'm.
Is it on Amazon now or no?
First 2 episodes are on Amazon.
But then you watch the other one on what? Facebook?
Oh, it's YouTube. There's a live stream.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you can watch it early.
Yeah.
Is that on Wednesday nights normally?
No, it's just for this episode 3. Then pretty much the next every week is going to be 2 episodes. Except in Brazil, it's in July, and that makes me a little sad because I have to wait for Amazon Prime. And then the freebie one on the Chosen app won't be till I think August or September. I think it's September actually. They're Amazon Priming it for 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit delayed for you freeloaders. So it will be free for everyone and available.
Wait, so it's on Sunday it will be episodes 3 and 4? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Yeah, so 1 through 4 will be available by Sunday of this week.
And then the following Sundays, like episodes
5 and 6.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Then I was going
Every
to
week
wait
it's
like a month
2
till I binge it with the wife. Maybe y'all will be like, okay, we
I was
need
about
to
to
get on
say,
this
so
now.
by the 7th of July, everything should be out.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
I'll probably just wait till then and watch all of it together.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna watch multiple episodes every day.
Yeah.
It's hard not to, especially between episode 2 and 3. No spoilers, but you don't want to. We finished with episode 2 on Sunday, and I was like, I have to wait till Wednesday. God,
right?
Come on.
See, that's just gonna make me angry.
I know what. I mean, the thing is,
no spoilers.
Spoilers.
What do you mean?
Read
What do
the
you
Bible.
mean spoilers?
Since we've read the Bible, we know how the story is.
Thousands of years old story. Let's go.
No, but there's dramatic like cuts and different things that they do that are very interesting and fascinating.
All right.
They did something. This is probably the end of episode 3 has the most. I'm gonna just say it, and you can interpret it however you want. But the most unbiblical scene I've seen so far.
Oh.
Like there's nothing that even comes close in the Bible that I can think of.
Like Shaq show up in Cameo or something? Like...
I'm not. Who showed up in Cameo?
Shaquille O'Neal. Did he
oh my gosh!
Show up? Like, I don't know.
Hey Jesus.
You open up your Bible like, all right, where was that? Where's
Shaq? I didn't see Shaq.
I don't remember that chapter.
I do love it though, because we always watch as a family, and I feel like at the end of every episode, someone's like, "Wait, is that part in the Bible?" Because the way they deliver it is so well done and so shocking sometimes that then you read it and you're like, "Huh, it's right there." But just the way they deliver, the way they do it, like the way they weave it together, you're like, they're just not making up stuff, but it's just like, they added a bunch of stuff, and then you go read it and you're like, nope, they said it verbatim. And it still felt
and that's what I like
real.
about Chosen is they're like they'll tell you an entire story, and then you read the Bible, you're like, that's just like a 6-word verse. This whole episode was a 6-word verse.
Well, yeah, they do have episodes where they do that.
I was like, what?
They have others though where it's so well done that it feels like it doesn't feel like they just read it off the page. It's more, they do it in a way that's very organic and very natural, and they add extra like cues and segues that you don't get in the Bible. Like sometimes Jesus is just talking for like 3 chapters, but in The Chosen, they have like change of scenery where he's Jesus continuing to talk, but it's in different contexts, and it just makes a lot of sense the way they do it. Really,
cool. It is.
I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, when you guys watch it, we'll need to discuss it because it's pretty intense at times.
All right.
That's what I've been told.
Yep. Yeah. So that's all from Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
Now on to
Thank you, Mr.
the real Nissan.
Agaib?
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, you okay? You sound like you died. Okay. Earl, starting renovations on the house this week. We have very limited time to get a lot of things done before we move in, but we do the best we can. LOL. I don't know why you're laughing. That sounds
because
very demeaning to yourself.
It's maniacal laugh.
Again, it's like nervous laughter.
Like, we're so effed.
We're doing the best we can. It's really bad.
Yeah, everything is bad, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm dying.
Fine. Ripping up.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, ripping up carpet to prepare for new floors and painting walls. Fun stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of renovating, a pastor friend of mine is like, I think I told you guys that the 2 principals at our school are also friends. They left this past weekend. Like they're done at the school.
Was that the old guy
so
that you were talking about before? The one was he old? Maybe he wasn't old. I don't know. I just remember you saying
This one's
something
not
about
old.
it. Oh, okay.
This one's about our age. But it's a husband and wife. They were both principals, and they went to the U.S. to take care of their parents, and just they felt God calling them to go to the U.S. So, but the pastor of our church, he moved into their house, and he asked me for help to do some stuff around the house, do some, paint the house and get it ready for them to live in. And so he told me ahead of time. He said, "Hey, when you come, be prepared to do some heavy things." And I was like, "Do some heavy things?" I'm like, "So are we going to be lifting stuff?" I didn't ask. I should have asked. But I got there, and they were using jackhammers on a concrete. So this couple at their house have a concrete couch. I don't know if you've ever heard of something like this, but it's like, it's concrete built into the house.
It's built into one spot. You cannot move it. It's
exactly. And they were like, "We can't fit our furniture."
Those really existed.
They do, and we always went to their house and sat on the concrete couch, and I'm like, "This is terrible. Like, this is not comfortable to sit on."
Why?
Who thinks a concrete couch is a good idea? But they did, and it's what they had. So, anyways, this pastor, he's jackhammering it, and I get there, and I'm just like, "Oh, by heavy, you mean dirty and destructive? Like, we're going all in here, and we're just like, and then like using shovels to pick up concrete, like brick and all kinds of just shards."
Was it at least a nice looking couch, or was it just like? Was it just?
It's just concrete.
Just a concrete slab across another concrete slab.
I mean, it was finished concrete, so it had like a shiny shimmer to it.
Anything?
What's that?
Well, did they make it like decorative or anything?
I mean, they put cushions on it.
Okay.
That's about it. So no, it wasn't really. So I was not prepared for that. And I was just like, "Oh, this is what we're doing." I thought I was just going to help them paint. Or when he said heavy stuff, I thought we were just going to move like big furniture around. I'm like, I can handle that. But instead, I'm like, the guy's like, "Here's a jackhammer." I'm like, "All right." I didn't, see this coming, but I'm in. Let's go. Never used a jackhammer before. So that was fun. Fun stuff, as Mr. Al-Gaib said. So good luck with the renovations, Mr. Al-Gaib. Iffle, he said, have not really played anything. I've mostly been reading this sci-fi fantasy series called the Sun Eater series. It's like 7 or so books, currently on book 2. And it's an amalgamation of Dune and Star Wars with hints of Lord of the Rings. I want to read this.
This sounds awesome.
Yeah, and other fantasy, but I like it. I mean, you no reason to say but. You can just say, I like it. It's got all the good stuff. Dune, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I see nothing wrong here.
That does sound pretty...
Yeah. But I plan to game hard after the move, do some Destiny things to prepare for the expansion and start Elden Ring DLC finally, or maybe do another playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima to prepare for Ghost of Yote. So, just so you know, the last part of Ghost whatever, you have to say it with intensity. If you don't, you're saying it wrong. If you're just like, yeah, Ghost of Yodi or Yote, you're wrong. That's not how you do it.
Ghost of Yoti?
Yeah, Yoti. I would accept that.
Yoti.
If you did it like, yeah, if you did it like that, that's acceptable.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Ghost seems like more Ghost. Elden Ring sounds like punishment, but you enjoy that.
He really liked Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Nice.
All right, I'm looking up this Sun Eater series. There are 8 books.
Oh,
and
misquoted.
The plot summary.
He did say 7 or so.
Yeah,
so that gives a give or take one.
There's been one book each year since 2018. The last one that came out was in 2024. It says it's set in a distant future where humanity has colonized the stars and established a vast interstellar empire known as the Solan Empire. It's narrated by...
That sounds a lot like Dune.
Hadrian Marlowe, who recounts his life as a reluctant hero and the events that led to his infamous title, the Sun Eater.
That sounds like you'd have a lot of indigestion, but that sounds fun.
That's like ultra heartburn.
Yeah.
He was influenced by authors like J.R.R. Tolkien.
All right.
Has he ever finished the last Lord, like the last? No, I'm thinking George R.R. Martin. I was thinking George.
I was like, J.R.R. Tolkien is passed away.
Super dead.
No
Ultra dead.
I don't know if it's ultra dead, but he's just dead.
He's ultra dead.
Oh, okay. What does that look like? What does ultra dead mean? Is that like a status you reach?
Someone pops out of the ground and says, Ultra, Ultra.
Oh, he has to say that in his death?
Yeah.
He's like, Ghost of Ultra!
Oh my gosh, man. These are not short books. There's over 600 pages, 700 pages, 500, 500, 700. Like, this is massive. Oh, the last book, apparently there's another book coming out November 18th of this year.
So there'll be 9 books.
I guess.
Are you about to buy the whole set, Patrick?
I think I might try the first one. This sounds super interesting.
Are you going to read it or are you going to just listen to it?
I can't listen to it. My ADD would kick in and I'll want to do something else. And like whole chapter will go by and I'm like, I have no idea what just happened. I
forgot to pay attention again. Dang it.
I have to read it.
I hate when that happens.
Audio length for the first book.
12 hours.
26 hours.
Holy
26
crap.
hours. Wow.
That's on 1 speed, though. That's just regular 1 speed.
Yeah, I would have to do it at least 1.25, if not 1.5.
I usually do like 1.5 for books.
Yeah, 1.5 is good.
1.75 if I'm feeling froggy that day.
Ooh, feeling froggy. All right, last on Mr. Al-Gaib's update. Eagle, we have made it to Psalms or Psalms in the Bible plan.
The book of Psalms.
Good book of Psalms. Ooh, someone wrote something. I lost my place. Psalms I'm following. So that's fun. LOL. He likes to just laugh out loud. Does he do that in real life? Like when you're talking, he's just like,
yes. He's very
hey, what's up,
like
Ryan? How was your day today?
He's very much like me where I've noticed on here that I laugh almost after everything that I say. So I'm
Like
trying
just
not
nervous
to.
laughter
But yeah.
as you laugh.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm trying not to.
LOL.
I am trying not to.
Lol.
yeah,
Lol.
That's very much
That's
that.
fair. I mean, it's better to be a laughy person than to not be. I'll say that. Unless you're at a funeral, that's awkward. Please don't LOL at funerals.
I hope a lot of people
even if
LOL
they're
at my
ultra
funeral.
dead, don't do it.
Ultra.
Okay, just continuing to read. That's the Bible, by the way, in case you've lost the narrative. I know we went down the path of the funeral, and that got confusing. And walk in the Word as best I can. Might be playing bass at Ryan's church in a couple Sundays. Got to dust off my bass and get my chops back. I'm rusty, LOL. Oh, man, that was funny to read. Lol.
Yep.
I was also thinking,
that's
what
fun.
if I read that like the fish? I might be playing bass at Ryan's church in a couple Sundays. Got to
Talking
dust
about
off my bass.
Pork
Get my
chops.
chops back. I
my
am
pork
rusty,
chops back.
LOL.
My bass chops. Is there fish
Oh,
chops?
man.
Can you make fish chops?
Fish chops.
Yeah, like pork chops, but like fish.
Steak
Wait, do you
chops?
make cow chops?
Yeah. Mashed potato chops? You know,
Maybe.
Pig chops? Oh, wait, that's pork chops. Never mind.
Yeah.
Did you say mashed potato chops?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Broccoli chops?
I'm just saying. What,
I mean,
are there fish chops?
do chops exist only on pigs? Like, there's no other chops, right? I mean, there's lamb chops. Okay, there's two.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
lamb chops.
Lamb chops, pig chops. What about chicken chops? That would make
Bacon.
more sense because they're both, that's alliteration. Chicken chops.
Alligator chops.
I mean, I don't even know if there's alligator. Is there alligator steak? I've just heard alligator. People
there's
serve it
gotta
and they're
be.
like, hey, we're serving alligator. Well, what kind? Is it?
I
the
did have
chops?
some
Is it-
lamb chops this past weekend, by the way, for Father's
Was it
Day,
good?
and they were divine.
Mm.
Shout out to my dad. You put your foot in
Hey,
that.
Dad.
That was good.
Shout out.
Did you say he put his foot in it? That's gross.
Yeah.
I would never eat lamb chops if someone put their foot in
That's
it.
a Southern thing. You put your foot in it, that means it's real good.
Ooh, no, that sounds gross.
Oh, well.
Dude,
Agreed.
get out of here, Lucas. You drink poop coffee, so get out of here.
Exactly. Go drink some of your
That's
bat
different.
poop coffee.
All right, that's touche. I can't argue with that.
Touche.
It's actually termed colon coffee. You didn't say.
Oh,
Right.
you're right.
Oh.
You're right. My bad. Colon
thing.
coffee.
Yeah, you got to do the alliteration. Put your foot in it, buddy. Okay, in the poop.
Put
Okay.
your foot in that thing.
All right, next up, they call me Tim. In addition to my voicemail, wait.
Did he voicemail?
I think we failed because we do not have a voicemail ready. In addition,
We will get. Let's come back to him.
Yes.
Let's get this
All right,
voicemail
we'll come back
set
to
up
that.
here.
Yeah, send me his voicemail email, and then we'll come back.
I'm gonna forget, so it's not like anything crazy. More Iffle, he said. I watched all 4 Hunger Games films and The Contractor. It's been a good week.
The Contractor, is that
Good.
Jason Statham?
It has to be.
Probably.
He's always the
He's the everything.
profession.
The beekeeper.
Insert
the-
profession.
Yeah, the bald
other-
guy.
But no, Ben
The
Affleck
driver.
is doing The Accountant, right? That's Ben Affleck.
Are you saying Aflac, like the
Affleck?
duck?
Is it not
Affleck.
Affleck?
I heard
Is it
Ben Affleck.
Is it not Ben Affleck?
No, it's Ben Affleck.
Affleck.
Nah, it's Flack.
Affleck. Affleck?
It's
Affleck or
Affleck.
Affleck? No,
Affleck.
quit saying Affleck. That's the insurance.
Yeah, it's Affleck. It's Ben Affleck.
Affleck. You're crazy.
I might be.
All right. Next up, Splig. I'm here. Where is here, Splig?
Me
Tell
too,
us that.
Splig. Me too.
He's taking all the hits life wants to throw at him. Me. Well, okay. I need to stop reading it. I'm going to read it as you.
You wanna
read
try
it,
that
not
again?
as I'm- Yeah, let me try that again. This message is from Splig, guys. I'm here. Taking all the hits of life wants to throw at me. Just today was a bad sprinkler line leak, followed by a shattered van window and some more medical stuff. Cool beans. I
Dang.
don't think that's cool beans at all.
No.
That's
LOL.
uncool
I need-
beans. That is
Cool
the
beans.
uncoolest.
LOL.
I need more information. Like
That is the very
when the
uncoolest.
sprinkler leaked, did it like spray in your face like in a cartoon? Were you holding it and then it was flipping you in the air like in a cartoon? Did it like fill up the lawn with a bunch of water? What happened? I don't feel like I'm getting enough detail here. What shattered the van window?
Was it the leak shattered the van window?
Ooh, it's all a chain of events.
And the glass hit him in the face, and he had to go to the hospital.
He had to go to
for
the
it.
medical. Yep.
Yeah,
No, actually, a bean got stuck in the sprinkler. That's why it's two beans at the end.
Oh, yes, yep.
A bean got stuck and
frozen beans.
Literally, yeah, frozen. Yeah, beans that were undercooked.
Undercooked.
And then when the line of the hose burst, the bean shot at the window of the van, broke it, and then the bean ricocheted all over the van. Splig was driving it, by the way. He was going down the highway. It like went across the highway in the air, like in those, like a long shot.
Where a sprinkler line burst while he was driving down the highway.
And that
unlucky, so unlucky.
It hit him right in the back of the head, and medical stuff. Cool beans.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, do we have to replace the window? Our newish van is in PA. In-laws driving it down in like 3 weeks, but I'm tirade.
Well,
and then a bunch of question marks. I don't know why there's a bunch of question marks.
Then fires and missiles.
Yes.
I think a bean did hit him in the head, and he's very confused.
Then fires and missiles.
Wait, did he have to replace the window or not? He didn't answer the question.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fact. The first chips out of the bag are the best. He just totally turns the corner into a new thing.
Hey, look, man.
Splig says it's
tired.
Splig.
He's tired, man.
Dude, when you open a bag of chips and just get the wafting of the chip air, it's glorious.
The wafting?
Yeah.
Wafting?
The wafting with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, wafting with Ben Affleck. That's correct. It is the best.
Affleck. You can't pronounce. You can't convince me otherwise.
Dude, it's so not Aflac. It's Aflac. Dang it, Mark. He posted something while we're recording, and I feel like
Mark fact. It is Affleck.
No. You just cracked open a new bag. At peak freshness, what is the best chip? This is actually a question, by the way, guys, for us. What is best chip?
Best chip?
I mean, it's Doritos.
Chili cheese Fritos.
Oh, the chili cheese Fritos are good. But I would say peak freshness. Cape Cod, kettle. Black and what is it? Salt and black pepper.
Those are good. Those are really good.
Quite good.
I'm a sucker for kettle cooked chips, basically any kettle cooked chip.
Get ready for the right choice because you can't smell kettle, and Patrick's just wrong. For me, Splig said, it's hard to top nacho cheese Doritos. Amen, brother. Preach it. Or Cheetos. But neither are my fave chip. That's fine. But they still have that smell when you open the bag.
That's true. If you were gonna go by just smell of the wafting hitting you in the
wafting hitting you, yeah.
The wafting hitting you in your
waftily wabbit. The wafting wabbit.
I would say instead of nacho cheese Doritos, I would say Cool Ranch Doritos.
I would say chili cheese Doritos.
Are those a thing?
They are here in Brazil, buddy.
Can you ship?
Maybe I'll bring them to you sometime.
Yeah, bring some.
Yeah, they're tasty. Actually, do you guys remember Taco? Do you guys remember Taco Bell Doritos?
No.
You mean like their Doritos Locos tacos and stuff like that, or like that
no,
they actually do?
They actually did a bag of Taco Bell chips.
No, I don't remember that.
Back in the late 90s, I was addicted to them. They were glorious. I don't remember if they actually tasted like tacos, but they were tasty. You guys can Google it. It's there. It was a
Taco
purple
Bell
bag.
Doritos.
Yep, purple bag. Late 90s.
Oh, wait, purple bag. They changed
I think it
that
was
now
purple.
then. Because now
the
the
newer
purple
stuff.
bag, the purple bag now is the sweet chili ones, which are delicious.
Oh yes, that's similar to I think sweet chili is what I meant, not chili cheese.
Oh, the
Ooh,
purple
yeah.
bag.
The purple bag, amazing.
Purple bag is
Yep.
yeah.
The purple bag is amazing. I've had that too.
Huh.
Yes. Oh, sorry. It's orange bag with a purple stripe. Taco Supreme Doritos. Back in the 90s. Those are the ones I was talking
This
about.
actually makes me want Taco Bell right now, and I have not had Taco Bell in years.
You should. Taco Bell is it's good. It's better in Brazil than it is, except for the fact that they have French fries with tacos, which is stupid. I
Yeah.
don't understand why they do that.
Oh, this old bag. Yes, I do remember that. I don't think I ever tried them.
They're good. I was addicted. I don't even remember if it actually tasted like tacos, but I just like the flavor.
Probably just
All right.
tasted like disappointment.
Probably. Yeah, adult me would probably be like, ew, what is this? This is not real.
Everything from our childhood is not good anymore.
It's true. It's true. Going back, it's like, ugh. Okay.
Have you tried some of
Buckle
the
up,
cereals that
people.
we used to have?
Buckle up for chapter 1 of
Oh, yes.
Lucky Bass Noob. That would be Aaron. He said, I think I missed last week's updates.
Bass. It's Bass. It's fine.
It's Bass. Lucky Bass Noob. Yeah, I know you know. I think I missed last week's update. So last 2 weeks, here we go. Ifl, mainly Atelier Yumiya on PS5 and
Atelier?
Euden Chronicle on Switch. At 8 Liar.
8 Liar, yeah. 8 Liar
Liar.
Yuma.
8 Liar Yuma.
Mm-hmm.
Yuma Ia.
Yuma Ia.
All right.
And Ia you
He's having a stroke.
Yeet.
All right. Earl, doing some mild interior remodeling for my bedroom, so that's mildly exciting. My hometown is having its yearly annual arts festival this weekend, which is much more exciting. I had a job interview just this afternoon that I think went fairly well, so that's kind of exciting.
Nice.
Temperatures are going up well past 90 this weekend. It might reach 100 next week, so that's much less exciting. At least we have working AC this year. I was just going to say that. I'm like, tell me the homeboy still has AC, because I remember AC Gate last year, or the last 2 years,
man.
I feel like.
Yeah.
That was rough, man. I'm glad you have AC. Enjoy it. You know what? Blast that baby. Get the house down to 60 degrees with the AC. See how it goes. Now to the most exciting / crazy / mind-blowing / heartbreaking part of my update, and I promise this will all make sense. I'm a little nervous, but okay, here goes. The Monday before last, I, as I often do when I'm bored, went over to a local independent music store to noodle around on the equipment. Like, do you put noodles on the equipment? Is that like a joke? Like, are you trying to mess with them? Like ramen noodles?
Yes.
Like little
You just
little
throw
packages of ramen noodles.
in there.
Ramen
Get
noodles.
this guy out of
Wait a
here.
That's exactly
Question:
what
Are
that
they
is.
cooked? Are they cooked or uncooked?
They have to be cooked.
Noodles.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Do they? Because
Yes,
I
'cause
feel
you
like
can't- I mean,
if
like,
you
it'd just be crumbs otherwise. You know, like
Yeah, you can't really noodle with crumbs.
yeah.
why not? What if you just throw like a frisbee a block of ramen, like uncooked ramen?
Finish reading the story.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm just trying to get a visual picture here. So, anyways, back to noodling around on the equipment. For some reason, musical ideas come to me more readily when I do that, as opposed to playing my own instruments at home. It's like a kid that wants to eat their parents' food. It's fine. It's normal. After debating whether I was going to wait until closer to lunchtime or just go, I decided an option B and got over there not long after 10 when they opened. I was messing around with the bass guitars. I had mild interest in getting one of my own one day, but I wasn't ready to invest the cash and don't have a ton of space after 5 guitars, addicted, and a keyboard. Anyway, now do you think his 5 guitars all look different, or are they all different? Like, are they all the same, just
I would,
palette swaps?
as someone who knows guitar people, they're usually different.
Yeah, I would assume like there's an acoustic. There's
Yeah, he's
string,
probably got an
6
acoustic.
string.
He's probably got he's probably got like a semi-hollow body, telly, something like looking like a
Teletubby?
Strat.
Is it? Please tell me it's a
bass?
Teletubby guitar.
It's not a Teletubby guitar, a Telecaster.
I hear no difference.
That draws some eyes if you had a Teletubby.
That would draw some eyes.
It would. 100%.
Hope it's Tinky Winky.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. It has to be Tinky Winky. That's the only option.
Or Poe. It could be Poe.
Yeah.
Poe looks
He
like
also has
Poe looks like he would play bass though.
He has 5 guitars and a keyboard. Anyway,
Yeah.
Once I've been there a few minutes, a guy came over to comment on my playing. I told him I didn't really play bass since I'd never owned one, and we got to talking. Turned out he had a bass that he had brought with him that he was looking to sell. He said he was looking to unload the bass quickly for cash. Then he asked me again if I had one and told him I didn't. So he decided if he couldn't get the cash value he wanted, he'd just give it to me instead.
Oh wow.
I thought he was joking.
What?
Wow, that's crazy.
No,
It's like, all right, if you don't want to buy it.
shady. First of
Yeah,
all, it sounded very shady.
I want to sell this fast.
Right.
Get some,
Yeah.
some
Who'd
cash
you steal
quickly.
this from,
He
sir?
walks out, the security alarm starts going off.
Yeah. So he thought he was joking, but then he explained that he had just come from a doctor that had given him a terminal diagnosis and a couple weeks to live. What?
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
You were
What?
right. That got super sad quick. What did he warn us of? Where's the
Heartbreaking.
exciting, crazy, mind-blowing, heartbreaking? Okay, he followed the
Oh
right
my
order.
gosh.
Gosh,
Jeez,
man.
I did not see that coming. Let's see. Long story short, the store said they could only give him $30 cash for the base. Oh man, that sounds like GameStop.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it does.
$30.
Oh, this is a-
high.
GameStop would have gave you $30 credit, and if you wanted
Oh, that's
cash,
true.
it'd have been you owe us $20.
Yeah.
You pay us to take your console off your
Yeah,
hands.
you pay us.
Wow. $30 cash for a base.
Mm.
That's not cool. It wasn't a recognizable brand, and there was a crack on the finish, honestly, barely noticeable. So he walked over and put it in my hand, gave me the gig bag too. I thanked him. Once my voice started working again, I can imagine.
Oh my gosh.
He said he'd rather have somebody have it that was going to make use of it instead of selling it for barely anything to another shop, so another shop could sell it again for profit if they sold it at all. We exchanged names. His name was Dave, and he grabbed his partner's hand and walked out. And that's how I became the little owner of my first ever bass guitar. I'm sorry for the 2-poster, but the story is so wild it had to be told. I actually didn't post last week, partly because I was trying to find the words to describe what happened. I was thrown for a loop. I'm still thrown for a loop because things like this just don't happen to me. And it's even more insane for the fact that I went over to the music store on a whim that morning. And normally when I do that, I go around 11 at the earliest. Dave got there at 10:30. If I had just done my normal thing, I would have missed him and none of this would have happened. Wow.
Yeah.
What a story. Totally
That's
worth
great,
a 2-poster, AA Ron.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you for
man.
that.
Wow.
Wow. That
you
is
probably
something.
don't realize how much you made that guy happy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
as much as
100%.
he made you happy, being able to take that bass from him, like it probably gave him that much more joy knowing that it was actually going to somebody who would play it. So,
I mean,
yeah,
that
that's a
bass
big old
for
blessing,
you,
man.
That bass for you, AA Ron, will never be a normal bass. Like
Nope.
you will always think of this guy.
That bass's name is
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah.
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 100%.
That is Dave. If that ever happened to me, that is Dave the bass, and I never get rid of that bass.
And his
Right.
his his legacy, his life will, in a
Yeah.
way, live on through that base. Like
Right.
you can tell his story, and I hope and pray that he passes in peace. I mean, I hope and pray that he's healed for some reason.
Yeah.
Not that I don't hope he doesn't come after you to get his base back, but I don't think he will. if that
Surprise,
happens.
brother.
Yeah.
I actually felt good. I feel good now.
I'd like my base back, please. No, but wow, what an incredible story. That is really
Yeah.
cool. All
That's
right,
really
so
cool.
in a follow-up, #GMG question E for you, E. What's a right place, right time story from your life that sticks out in your memory?
The first one, immediately right off the bat, is when I got laid off from my job, and it was around the holidays, so I just decided not to look for a job until the new year, and so I could hang out with the family during the holidays.
And hang out with me playing Avengers for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, that was great. It was a good time, but I was like, I'm not going to look for a job seriously until January, and the first position that came up on January 2nd was the job that I am currently at right now. So I feel like that was just, I hated my other job and I absolutely love the job that I am in right now. So I think that was right place, right time for me.
Nice.
Cool. You go ahead, Pastor. I'm still thinking.
All right, you keep thinking. I have a lot of I mean, I have a lot of stories of right place, right time. I can't think of like the top 3 or the best ones, but just today, I wrote about this in the GMG, or not in the GMG, in one of our WhatsApp chats. But I just had like a string of scriptures that I read today that all like centered on praying for others, and it was like I think it was like a mix of the verse of the day in the Bible app, the Through the Word app that we do, my own personal like reading, Bible reading that I'm actually really behind in. That's in my Bible. There was one more I'm trying to remember, but like I just had a string of, and this is not the first time it's happened, but it's just like I know the Bible is the Bible, and there's a lot of themes that go throughout, but like it was just like boom, 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 like God just reminding me, pray for and love others, lift them up to me. Think about, don't just pray for yourself, don't just look to take care of yourself, but take care of others in prayer. And like it was just a good reminder, like the way it all the different scriptures, and it was like Old Testament scriptures, New Testament scriptures. And I've had that happen multiple times. I've had times where I'm just like feeling really down or really discouraged, and like I'll get behind in reading something, or I'll get really distracted, and then I'll feel guilty, and then I'll read, and it's just like God's way of saying, like, I got you, Lucas. I'm here. I'm with you. Yeah, you failed. Yeah, you messed up. Yeah, you've been kind of slacking, but I knew you were going to do that. And I'm here to remind you whose you are, who you are. And yeah, I've lost count of how many times God's done that. So that's awesome when that happens, for sure. All right, I gave you lots of time, and Patrick even made you LOL. So
he did make me LOL. I was right place, right time. just for that moment. No, I don't know if it's necessarily right place, right time, but there's definitely been like where everything seems to line up perfectly in order for things to progress. And that time that I can think of most recently would have been getting this house that we are currently in. We had just, I think we had just, we were looking around for houses, and everything that we were looking at was basically getting taken like right out from under us, like right before we could put in an offer or anything. So it was kind of just like my wife came over here toward this place. I was like, cool, if you like it, put in an offer today. we were like one of the first offers in, and then like 15 other offers came in, all way above what we offered. But she just wrote a letter to the seller, and we were the only people that wrote a letter to the seller, and he picked us. And then like everything after that lined up perfectly, and it was just nothing but a God moment. So that's what I got. That's the closest thing I got for right place, right time.
That sounds good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's a rare, apparently.
Dude, he was like, you're like one
rare.
of the only people that I've ever gotten a letter from, and like it touched me. So I appreciate you. Like basically my wife told him our plans of everything. Like, we needed the extra room that I'm in right now for when my parents come to visit, which this is the room that they use. We want our children to be raised up here. We go to church here, all the things. And he was like, man, like, yeah, I don't care about any of the other people that offered like well over what I was asking. I want to sell it to y'all. So yeah, right place, right time.
Yeah.
God did it.
That's awesome.
God did it.
Yep. Who put the breath in my love? Yep.
God did it.
I like that song a lot.
It is a good one. Good.
Good.
All right.
That's now it goes.
No, that's not it.
No.
So now let's travel back in time and hear Tim's voicemail. Shall we?
Yes.
Who's got it?
We will. You got it. I sent it to you.
What am I going to play it through the microphone?
Hey, long time, fellas. How are you?
Sure.
Hey, that's your favorite and only Iowan. Just checking in. Thought I'd dust off this hotline because nobody else uses it.
Let's go.
See, what have I been doing? Let's do a little IRL. Some of you know my dad used to antique tractor pull, and I have dusted his tractors off, and we went last week, my boy and I, because I'm still on a 25-pound weight restriction, so he helped me. And we spent Father's Day weekend tractor pulling antiques.
Nice.
And we got a first and a second. Not bad for first time I pulled it in third class. We're not going to talk about that. Not bad for, two tractors. One's 1957, the other one's up 1934. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. He had fun, and we got to spend a day together, so it was awesome.
Nice.
I'm gonna pause that for a second. What is a tractor pull?
I mean, it is what
in
it
the
says
name.
it is.
Yeah.
Tractors just pull stuff.
You just pull stuff with tractors? That's all?
Yeah. Big stuff, small stuff, medium stuff.
Okay. That sounds fun.
That's about it for, we don't want to talk about work. Life is good at home. Let's just put it that way. Life is good. In the old fake life, I've been basically just playing Doom when I get a chance. Doom Dark Ages. It's a lot of darn fun. I love it. But it's so fast and kind of, not a cheerful game by any means. So I can only play like maybe 2-3 hours of it, and I got it bounced. So that I come back to it the next day. Play a couple levels. There's 22 chapters. I'm on chapter 16, I think. 16 or 17. We'll muddle through that. I don't know what I'm going to play next. Probably should do something on the old PlayStation. Maybe replay Horizon or maybe Days Gone. Who knows? Oh, I do need to play that RoboCop game that Mark and Pat recommended. I think that's free on PS Plus. In God Life, my brother's coming to town this weekend, so Sunday morning I imagine we'll all be going to the church I grew up in, and it'll be fun. It's nice to get back. The pastor is really cool, so it'll be fun. Good to see the fam. I saw my mom last weekend, or the weekend before, I guess, so I'll see her again. Everything's good at home front. Hope you guys are great. God bless. Love you. Bye.
Love you,
Bye.
too, buddy.
Bye. Thank you, Tim.
Love you, Timmy. Thanks for keeping our phone line alive.
Thanks for using the 929 GMG guys that we fought tooth and nail for.
Oh man, I was driving with my daughter, and she's like, and it starts blowing up. She's like, "Who's Tim Pollen?" And I was like, "I so want to answer this right now."
Anytime that I called it, he immediately picks up. Hey, Ryan. I'm like, dang it, Patrick. I'm trying to see what's
Quit picking up the phone.
Okay, well, that was everybody. The
was
last
it?
thing that was said was he said barbecue kettle chips are my favorite.
Those are good. Barbecue does have a good smell when you open them
Barbecue does have a good smell.
100%.
Tim said that.
Tim said that.
Yeah.
Tim said Timothy.
Timmy.
Yeah, I switched us from like being on the side to being up top. That was cool.
I saw that. Yeah.
I don't
Well
know.
done.
I was just messing around because it's improv. I could do what I want.
Yeah, you can do that anytime. I approve.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
How do we end improv episodes?
I think we just
However
end it
you
right
want.
in the middle of a sentence. That's
Okay.
usually the way it works.
All right. Well,
But you can probably find us
You gonna surprise us?
Yeah.
You can
on all the socials.
Yeah. You can go to
Linktree.com.
X. Yeah.
Linktree.com. Who's on X?
I'm on X.
Do you actually check it?
Oh man, it's for my WWE community creations.
Gotta
That's pretty much
do
what I
it.
use it for. Like, what's the newest one? What's the newest one? I gotta download that one.
That's
Bill
fair.
Goldberg.
Have you made Captain Planet yet?
No, I haven't made it. But Bill Goldberg came back on WWE Raw on Monday. He is 58 years old.
1, 2, 3, 4.